Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel I'd like to provide some stock analysis and also a short 5-minute trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. Okay, so let's start by having a quick recap of previous day's trading. We can see that Alpine 4, ticker symbol ALPP, was up in excess of 7%, closing at $4.79. American Battery Metals, a stock that we've looked at quite a lot in this channel, ticker symbol ABML, was also up in excess of 4%, closing at $1.69. Another stock that I brought you this week with ticker symbol MARA, Mara Digital Holdings, is also a stock that was up. After the previous Thursday, it was down in close to 10%, and it has recovered again, closing up in excess of 7% at $36. At one point it did reach in excess of $38, so a good opportunity there to cash out at the resistance, which we looked to was currently at around about $38. Another stock that I brought you previously, ticker symbol CTXR, Citius Pharmaceuticals. This is a stock that has made a tremendous gain. If we have a look at the chart for that one, in the week it is up in excess of 22%, and up in excess of 18% in the month. So it's made a tremendous recovery, and it's close to reaching its all-time high. So ticker symbol CTXR, Citius Pharmaceuticals. And finally, we also looked at Riot Blockchain. That was also up in excess of 3%, closing at $41.80. Okay, so today's stock analysis for NIO, and NIO on the Friday closed just in excess of 1.9% up, closing close to $40 at $39.79. We have had a news release, so I'm going to share that with you, which was dated May the 1st, 2021, and the headline here that we can see is NIO provides April 2021 delivery update. They delivered 7,102 vehicles in April 2021, which is an increase in excess of 125% for year on year. The cumulative deliveries of the ES8, ES6 and EC6 as of April 30th, 2021 reached in excess of 100,000 at 102,803. So that's good news in terms of deliveries. Okay, so we're going to look at the finer details of the deliveries now by looking at an article from Intrado dated May the 1st, 2021. So this is an update on the NIO delivery. So let's have a look at what kind of cars they have delivered. So we know that there were 7,102 vehicles delivered in April, which represents 125.1% year-on-year growth. So in terms of these cars, there was the 6-seater and 7-seater flagship premium smart vehicle, the SUV, 3,163 of them, the ES6, the 5-seater high performance premium smart electric vehicle SUV, and 2,416 EC6s. So the company also had a 5-seater premium smart electric coupe, and that was also delivered in April 30th, 2021, giving a total of 102,803 vehicles. So very good news overall in terms of the NIO deliveries. Okay, so the next article I'd like to share with you is from Barron's. The headline here, dated 30th of April 2021, is maybe NIO earnings weren't so bad after all, and why is the stock suddenly rising? So we do know the stock has risen, and so this is basically looking at the rise from when it was below $35 and now currently trading close to $40. However, as investors previously in NIO, we know that at one point it was reaching a price in excess of $66. So what is the reason why NIO has not achieved those highs of $66 that we did see quite a few weeks ago? One of the things I think is the shortage of chips. The other thing is a lot more increase in competition in the EV sector. And also in this article you can see that the final paragraph I'd like to draw your attention to, that the analysts have projected a loss of 84 cents on the share, and also in terms of the second quarter, 1.2 billion to 1.3 billion dollars in terms of the sales. However, altogether, what this basically still means is NIO is not a profit-making business yet. So these are the key factors why we're not seeing the price going in excess of $60 like it was previously. So overall, the conclusion is it's maybe previously it was a little bit overvalued, and EV stocks need to be a little bit more realistic in terms of their valuation. Okay, so now let's look at something more positive, but this is more from a long-term point of view. So this is an article dated May the 1st, 2021. So from a positive point of view, in terms of people holding NIO stock right now, the target by Mizuho Bank is $60. So that's good news in terms of everybody that is holding NIO long. So we can see that the bank has a $60 target, and the analyst Vijay Rakesh rated NIO at a buy. So first of all, the good news is that delivery numbers were positive, and long term this stock is certainly going to achieve well in excess of $60 by the end of the year, and I certainly do agree with that. Okay, so the other thing I'd like to remind you about is in terms of good news is the Chinese maker NIO has also plans to enter the European market with an agreement to launch in Norway. So these plans have been implemented in terms of making their offices there, and I think the plan, according to what we've read here, second half of 2021 they will be looking at generating sales in Norway. So that's good news, certainly from the share price point of view going forward, and once that happens, I'm very, very confident that this price will go well in excess of 60%. So we can expect that kind of middle of this year, maybe after the summer. Okay, so the final thing I'd like to finish off with, again on a positive note, is the Chartmill opinion. So this is again dated on the Friday, looking at the share price $39.84, which was up in excess of 2%. So what we can see, which is the good news on the left, you can see the buy consensus is 80. So what this, let's see what this means. So basically NIO was analysed by 9 analysts. The buy percentage consensus is at 80, so it's an 80% buy. So analysts seem to have been mildly positive about NIO. So long term, this is now been given a very, very strong buy rating. So excellent news for everybody holding NIO. Okay, so in terms of an entry price for NIO, anybody looking to invest, certainly we saw that the price was just on Friday $39, just in excess of $39. So I still think this is a good entry. If you can catch NIO anywhere below $40, especially for the as a long-term hold, that would be a good entry price. So anywhere below $40. Okay, so it's now time for lesson of the day. Previous lesson we looked at using support and resistance to make decisions to buy and sell a share. So please refer back to the previous lesson for that, which I think will be very, very useful certainly for people looking at day trading. So today lesson we're going to look at why can penny stocks be easily manipulated. So we have seen recently in the market a lot of the stocks that we hold, a lot of them, certainly the penny stocks, have been manipulated. This may be through short selling and other factors. So let's have a look at the key reasons. Okay, so I'm going to summarize 4 key reasons here why penny stocks can be easily manipulated. So first thing is they are priced low. So as by name, penny stock, most analysts will agree that a penny stock is something that is valued below $10. Okay, so basically some can also trade at a fraction of a penny. We've seen with HCMC, you know, it started off trading at 0.00001. And so obviously it's very, very easy to manipulate this price because just a small change leads to significant rises in gains or losses. These stocks are also thinly traded, so the very few shares might be available, so it's very easy to manipulate from that point of view as well. Third point, the companies do look legitimate. A lot of them may not be. Obviously they are listed, but what you will be aware of as investors, they may not be listed on the NASDAQ. They're normally listed on the OTC. So the problem with the OTC, there's less regulations, less legal protection, and less kind of, you know, in-depth analysis of what the company is up to and the background, etc. So it's a much more risk of companies going close to bankruptcy as well. And sometimes the companies may not have legitimate operations, it could be more problems from that point of view. And then finally, we do know there are many penny stocks to choose from, and within this thousands and thousands of penny stocks to choose from, you can also get some companies which may not be what you expect them to be. So the companies could be misleading in terms of, you know, what their intentions are, what their background is, and what the purpose is. So it is very easy for a company to hide within these thousands of different penny stocks. So as investors, you do take the risk, and sometimes it may not pay off. We have seen many stocks completely nosedive over the last few weeks. Certainly these are penny stocks, and they certainly, a lot of them have still not recovered. So with the penny stocks, you have to be very careful. Certainly do your own due diligence, look at the company in detail, look at all angles, look at the social media, look at the website, look at their trading accounts, and look at their history, and then make your decision in terms of making an investment. And also when it comes to penny stocks, this should be it should be a small fraction of your portfolio as well. So always look at your portfolio and try and invest in more of the safer stocks for the majority of your portfolio. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.